How we doing, YouTube? Steve here. It is, what is it? March 10th. About 7 o'clock at night. Oh. Waiting, doing my 10-hour break. Just started a 10-hour break. I don't know. I got a load for tomorrow, I think, but the times are not quite lining up right, so they got to make sure that it can go a little late. And I think there was some miscommunication in there, I think. Well, I don't think. I know there was. Between me and HQ here, and I'm going to take my share of blame for this. So they get some, and I'll take my share. So it just when they offered me this load, I was I wasn't quite sure that I had the times right, because they sent it on my phone when I was driving, so I really didn't want to get too involved in this. And I don't know if that's going to work or not. And I text him back, if the times will work, that load will work if the times work. And then a little while later, he sent the load across, all the load info. So, all right. And then I get up. I didn't pay any more attention to it. And he had said, this is where the problem came in. When he first sent it, he said the delivery was at 7 in the morning in Kalamazoo. And I was, all right, if the times will work. But I should have realized, and a little while later when he sent it, that those times wasn't going to work. Because by the time I got empty and bounced back over here to where the trailer was, and you put a 10-hour break in there, it's not so good. A little late. I'm going to be a little late. I know. So then he was already gone. By the time I realized that, he was already gone. So now I'm dealing with after hours, and it's like, just you need to make sure that that's gonna be okay. Because if it's a situation where they want to make me work in, then I'm not going to take it at all. If the receiver said that they'll take it, a little late, then fine. If they say, go, if it's one of them deals where we'll work you in, then no, because then it could be all day. And I think I might be able to do an 8-2 split and make this work. I don't do those ever, so I just got to make sure in my head. But it will absolutely ruin tomorrow. If I do that, it'll absolutely ruin tomorrow. But anyway, so that's all the trucking news there is on that front, I guess, today. Went down to Evansville and made my delivery. I did have to go to the other warehouse, which took a little bit of time. Not long, just a little longer. But then I went to Boots, another 3+ hours getting loaded there. I don't know if it's just they've been so busy. They didn't know either. I said, you guys have been crazy busy on Monday the last couple of weeks. They said, it has been the last couple of weeks. It's been crazy busy. They said, I don't know if everybody's buying bathtubs or what's going on, but something. But it was over 3 hours getting loaded. And then that, if I'd have got loaded in a better time down there, then I wouldn't have been late all the way up to here. And that's exactly what happened to me last week. Is they took forever to load down there, and it cost me a load during the week. Not on Tuesday. I was able to make Tuesday work, but it cost me a load in the middle there that I was just, all my times was wrong as far as reset and everything. But we're getting dangerously close to being done with these loads anyway. The target date was the end of March, and we're a third of the way through March already. So if something comes up good with the hopper, which it's looking like it could, not certain yet, looking like it could though, then I'll be back on that. And I did have a guy call me today, a guy that I used to run for several years ago, like maybe 10, maybe not quite that long ago, quite a long time ago. And he says, what are you doing? I said, I'm just doing this and that. And he says, I might have this deal going. I might need some trucks. And it's a local dry van thing, but it's home every day. He said, you're doing a lot of dry van now. I did dump work with this guy. Scrap, dump scrap. And belt trailer freight, but it was scrap as well. And I said, he said, I'm getting out of the scrap. It's too many flats and too much maintenance. He said, I'm putting my trucks on some dry van stuff. And he said, but this one deal come up. He said, I knew you were in the dry van, so I thought of you and see what you think. And it sounded pretty good up from 10,000 feet. So we just got to wait and see what happens as we get more into the nitty gritty of everything. And when we do, then I'll know. But it's going to be, like I said, dry van, all in the state of Indiana, and home every night. It sounds like he didn't give me all the details. He doesn't have a lot of details. I mean, he probably has a lot of details. He didn't share a lot of the details with me. Just kind of what he's kind of got in the works. He said, I'll let you know more when I find out more. He said, but if it's good to know that now I know that you'd be interested. Because even after all the cuts of everybody, the broker and all and everything, it's still going to be more than the hopper and home every night. So if nothing else, I may do it for just a few months until maybe fall time when the hopper gets going or tomato season starts. Anyway, we'll see about that. I hope everybody had a good day today. It was beautiful weather all day today in the 60s or 70s, pretty much everywhere I was at. I'm sitting here now with the window down. I think it's still in the 50s, but I'm getting ready to crawl back in the bunk. I went to sleep last night. When I got to Evansville, I didn't watch hardly any YouTube. I mean, just a few minutes. And I mean like a few, I mean like 10. And I set the alarm for when the 10-hour break was done. Actually, after that. And I slept the whole time, the whole 10 hours. To be honest with you, I think I'll go back and sleep again for another 10 hours. It feels like, I don't know why. But anyway, it is 9/11. So, thanks for the new subs. We need one more subscriber to get to 500. One more. If one of you guys out there watching and haven't subscribed, one more. I need one more to get to 500. So, hope everybody has a good night. God bless. And get outside and enjoy the weather. Looks like some windy weather coming into the week. Maybe a little bit of rain. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it if the bridge is still there. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a good week and a good night. And had a good weekend. And God bless. And we will talk again very soon, I'm sure.